Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers, board certified criminal defense lawyer, coming to you for another episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. Today we're reacting to how to get a felony while sleeping in Detroit. This is actually pretty hilarious. I've only seen a little tiny bit of it, so Mike, our content genius, has thought this would be good for us to react to. But before we do that, this is brought to you by eSign.com. eSign.com is an effective way to remotely do business. Let's say you're sleeping on the stoop of somebody else's house, and all of a sudden you get rousted by the cops and you wind up getting arrested. Well, you're going to have to hire a lawyer, and you're so embarrassed because your underpants were showing that you can't go outside. So what do? You hire a lawyer, download the app, you get 3 free signatures a month, you email your retainer agreement, you don't have to go outside and show your face. eSign.com, a very effective way to remotely do business. I use it all the time in my practice when somebody can't make it to the office or they are out of state or something like that, all the time. And actually we can use it for plea agreements and for just about anything else. Power of attorney, rental agreement, business agreement, whatever it is. It's a way to keep business done quickly and keep the deal intact. An effective way to remotely do business. That's eSign.com. So let's just start off with I am Bruce Rivers, always packing, never lacking. Now, if you're never packing and you're always lacking, that's a problem. If you're always packing and sometimes you're lacking, that can be a problem too. So let's just kind of get into this. This is going to be fun. Right away, we know this is a body cam footage, and this guy's, he's just on his front porch, taking a little snooze. What's wrong with that at 3 a.m.? By the way, guys, nothing good happens after midnight. You understand me? If you're out at 2 a.m. on the road, guess what? You're probably one of few cars, and you draw attention to cops. And if you're sitting on somebody else's porch, you definitely draw the attention of cops. This is body cam footage.
Hey, my man. You awake? Hey, partner.
Now, his hand is down his pants. And his pants are,
There's water in there. Might have something right here. Hey.
The first thing, let's just analyze this constitutionally. So he's there, and if this is his house, he's not doing anything illegal. There's no reason for them to even be there. However, he's not at his own house. And so it's kind of a welfare check. So whenever cops approach you or have some action, they have to have a reason behind it, a valid legal reason behind it. If they take anything off of him, and they're just looking to identify him.
What's your name?
Because at this point, he's not responding. And why isn't he responding? Well, he could be fucked up. He could be having a medical. Or he could just be snoozing.
What's going on, man? You drink a little bit today?
Which means they probably smell alcohol.
Hey. Listen, man, we're trying to just figure out what's going on.
And what he's doing there on his chest, he's doing the sternal rub, just to try. And if you've ever had that done, it doesn't feel good. And it doesn't feel good the next day either.
We're trying to get you a ride out of here. You're at somebody's house. You're sleeping outside. Where do you stay at? You got ID in here? You got a driver's license?
Well, he's alive because he's moving his head.
Oh, yeah.
But he's pretty incoherent.
Let's take our hands out your pockets, man. Gun.
All right, gun, gone. So all of a sudden, whenever the cops encounter a gun, who's in support of gun control? I guarantee you cops are. But if he finds a gun, so their dander is up all of a sudden.
Don't move. Where's it at?
It's all the way down.
What?
It's all the way down.
So his gun is all the way down in his pants.
Two radio, just advising.
And is this a problem? Well, it might not be a problem if he's eligible to possess a firearm. What makes it a crime if he's got a gun there? Well, if he's got a concealed carry and he's messed up in alcohol, his concealed carry would be invalidated. If he doesn't, if he's not able to possess a firearm, in other words, if he's a felon or one of the other reasons, it would be a felony for him to possess it. So this is somebody who, walking along, decides I better lie down and take a nap right in front of somebody's house.
Hand up.
Okay. Are you all set?
We're securing them now.
Okay.
You got anything else on you that we need to know about? Is that gun registered to you?
Come on.
So once they have the gun, now they're doing more of an investigatory search of his person. They don't know who he is yet, so they don't know if he's eligible or ineligible. So now they're looking for weapons and they're pulling stuff out of his pockets. He's got a lot of shit in his pockets.
What's your name? Hey, partner.
Listen,
So what he was doing there is just a lot of times people will rack around in the chamber and then put it at full clip. You get one more round that way. So he was just making sure that the gun is empty.
something. You gotta have some sort of explanation for it.
Is this a ultra carry? Is that the name of it?
Possibly.
Or a Kimber?
Kimber, probably. Kimber Ultra Carry, maybe Ultra Carry as a model.
Area 1 radio. Area 1 radio, just advising we're trying to get the subject identified. Highly intoxicated. Can you run a firearm for me?
Go ahead.
It's going to be a Kimber Ultra Carry, serial number of King Union 23066. It's going to be a caliber is this? It's going to be 40 caliber.
They'll run that gun through a database. And if it's registered to him and he's legal to have it, well, that is what it is. But if it turns up stolen or if he's a felon, he's going to be in deep trouble. And something tells me, based on the title of this video, that he's probably not eligible.
Close at all. Hey, wake up.
How do you
Yeah,
sleep
saw
standing up?
someone out here.
I'm going to secure this.
Okay.
Oh, let's get this money back in his pockets. Do you have a CPL?
I'm gonna stack them.
If anything, we'll take them. 15 of them for.
CCW.
Can't do that. We don't know who
We
you.
don't know.
Intoxicated while carrying a firearm.
Yeah.
So, you see, they're talking about a CPL. It's a concealed carry permit, basically. Like I said, if you've had alcohol, it invalidates your license.
Can you throw these in the other pocket? Here's a key.
Mary 1.
Here's all your money. It's going right back in.
Area 1.
No record.
So there's no record of that firearm.
10-4. Let me call Ed real quick to make sure he's good with that, and then we'll go from there. Let's get him to the car, that way this lady can come home.
So this all came about. It all came about because he just fell asleep on somebody else's porch.
Joey Ashmore. Hey, you know this run we're on right now? Lady came home. Yeah, he just had a pistol in his pants. Gun comes back, no record. We can't get him identified. He doesn't got any ID on him. Are you good if we 15 him for being intoxicated with a firearm on him? And then once we get him ID'd, if he has no CPL, we'll do CCW.
You know, people, first of all, there's just so many guns around. There's just guns everywhere. And apparently in Michigan, carrying a concealed weapon is a felony, and that's what he was doing. And he didn't have a permit, and even if he had a permit, it's invalidated by his alcohol consumption. A little pre-planning, a little Uber.
I can get a PBT out here.
I have one.
No. Yeah, he's hammered. Like, I don't think he's that bad, because he was able to walk to our car once we got him in cuffs. He hasn't said a single word to us since we've been here. Yeah, well, not yet. The homeowner's an elderly lady inside. Her daughter was coming here to check on her.
Now imagine you're an 80-year-old lady and you walk home and you see this gentleman asleep on your porch.
And when she got here, saw the guy sleeping on the porch. And I talked to the daughter. She was waiting for us down the road. Yeah. He has a car key on him, but there's no car around here. Like, I mean, I think it's safe to...
Which means somebody probably dropped him off.
He's over a .08. Okay, Enriquez actually has a PBT, so we can try and see if he'll do one. All right, sounds good. Bye.
The PBT is a preliminary breath test. Generally, it's not admissible in court, but it gives you an indication of where somebody's intoxication level is or blood alcohol level is.
Is he? While you do that, I'm gonna get her horsepower real quick. Okay. That way she can go inside. More than likely, yeah. And he hasn't said a single word to us.
He's gonna come back and try to kill us now.
What's that?
Let's see you come back and try to kill us.
I don't think there's a chance he'll even remember
He ain't gonna remember where he was.
where he was.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take those chairs off the porch.
So your mom lives here?
Yeah, my mom does.
Okay. Do you stay here too or no?
Me and my daughter been taking care of her,
Okay.
so my daughter stays here. But I've been staying here to relieve her.
Okay.
But I live in Rapid.
1 second, okay? Hey, Sarge. Good, how are you? Oh, I just talked to Joey. Oh, he's actually calling me back real quick. Can I answer that and I'll call you right back? All right, bye. Hello? That's what I figured, because I assume he doesn't have a CPL, but I figured we can't do CCW until we know for sure. No, like there's nothing on him besides cash.
That is a good thing, because generally speaking, when you see somebody with a gun like that and a bunch of cash, where are the drugs?
Okay, just in case he doesn't do the PBT, bring him in. Yeah. No, I don't think he's that bad. He's just young, so I assume he's kind of a lightweight.
Can't hold
I'd
his
say
liquor.
probably 21 to 23. Sounds good. All right, later. All right, yeah, he's gonna be coming with us, okay?
So if he's 21, he probably doesn't have much, if any, of a record.
Just let me get. Can you turn your light on real quick? Sorry to do that to you.
You said you was trying to do.
He didn't say anything to us, but he had a firearm on him, so he's coming with us for that. So, I mean, he did the right thing by just...
Wouldn't that freak you out if all of a sudden you find out somebody that was sleeping on your porch had a gun and what they're doing there? I mean, and you remember recently somebody showed up on somebody's porch at the wrong door and the homeowner shot that young kid in Missouri. Ridiculous.
in your car and calling us. I don't think would have been a threat to you, but you just never know when somebody's intoxicated. All right. You're all set to go home, okay? Or we'll go to your mom's house. All right, thank you. He's able to walk and all that, so I'm going to assume he's under a .30 and that we can bring him in. So he's 15 for CCW.
Oh, we are going to do something?
Yeah, I didn't think about it. You have to carry ID on you while carrying a firearm. So, you got the bag of ammo?
I got the ammo.
All right, I'll knock the report out. It's simple enough.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we'll bring him in, book him, and good to go.
Yeah, hopefully we can get ID.
Fingerprints, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, Joey said as long as I think he's under a .30, we're good to bring him in. And he said we're good to do CCW because he didn't carry ID on him.
He's got no clue.
I was patting him down. So his pants were like super baggy and pretty much off his waist. Patting him down, see if I could find a wallet or anything like that on him. When I was patting him down, I felt loose rounds in his pocket. And that's when Enriquez felt like in the crotch area of his pants and felt the pistol in there. Yeah.
So, off to jail he goes for carrying a concealed weapon, and he may or may not have a permit, but even if he did, it would be invalidated because of the alcohol. This is just a lesson in stupidity, honestly, because think about it. How easy would it have been for him to just make other plans or be a little more responsible? But if he's 21 to 23 years old, the male brain isn't fully developed, I think, till 25 or 26 or something like that. And remember, nothing good happens after midnight. Zero. So this is our reaction to how to get a felony while sleeping in Detroit. Hopefully that guy has a better day tomorrow. So we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board-certified criminal defense lawyer. Don't get a felony in Detroit at night. Don't get a felony where you are tonight. Make sure you make a plan. Make a plan. Build your life so that you don't have to deal with stuff like this. You know, if you sleep in your car after you come out from the bar and you get the keys in the car, guess what? If you can readily drive, that's physical control of a motor vehicle. Do you know how many cases I get because people just do that because they think if I just go to sleep and sleep it off, get an Uber. Leave your car there. Or better yet, before you go, take an Uber so you don't have to worry about driving home. But if it weren't for stupidity and drugs and alcohol, I wouldn't have a job. So we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board-certified criminal defense lawyer. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, sign up for Patreon. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. 23-hour lockdown, police is at my God.